Find the real zeros of f of x equals the quantity x minus 1 squared plus 5 times the quantity x minus 1 plus 4. To begin, we set the function f of x equal to 0. This gives us the equation the quantity x minus 1 squared plus 5 times the quantity x minus 1 plus 4 equals 0. To solve this equation for x, we will use u substitution. Let's let u equal the quantity x minus 1. Squaring both sides of this equation would give us that u squared equals the quantity x minus 1 squared. We will now make these substitutions in our original equation. We will take out the quantity x minus 1 squared and replace that with u squared. We will also substitute the quantity x minus 1 with u. Making those substitutions now gives us u squared plus 5u plus 4 equals 0. This equation can be solved by factoring. Factoring the left-hand side of the equation, we have the quantity u plus 4 times the quantity u plus 1 equals 0. We now set each factor equal to 0, giving us u plus 4 equals 0, or the quantity u plus 1 equals 0. Solving each of these equations, we get u is equal to negative 4, or u is equal to negative 1. We're not finished yet. We solved the quadratic equation in terms of u. However, we need to solve the original equation in terms of x. So now we need to unsubstitute. Recall that u was equal to x minus 1. So now we remove the u's and replace them with the quantity x minus 1. Substituting x minus 1 back in for u now gives us x minus 1 is equal to negative 4, or x minus 1 is equal to negative 1. Solving each of these equations for x, adding 1 to both sides gives us x is equal to negative 3, or x is equal to 0. So the two real zeros of our function f of x equals the quantity x minus 1 squared plus 5 times the quantity x minus 1 plus 4, those two real zeros are x equals negative 3, x equals 0.